तालीम नामा की इस मुख्तसर मुलाकात के सेशन में हम आपकी मुलाकात एक ऐसी हस्ती से कराने जा रहे हैं जिनसे आपका बहुत साबिका पड़ता है, आपकी बहुत सारी ज़रूरतें इनके डिपार्टमेंट से पूरी होती हैं। आप महाराष्ट्र माइनॉरिटी डेवलपमेंट के अंडर सेक्रेटरी हैं और महाराष्ट्र स्टेट माइनॉरिटी कमीशन के सेक्रेटरी हैं शशांक बर्वे साहब। सर, आपका इस्तकबाल है।
थैंक यू।
सर, हम आपसे जानना चाहेंगे कि आपके डिपार्टमेंट से, जो माइनॉरिटी डेवलपमेंट डिपार्टमेंट है, इससे माइनॉरिटी के स्टूडेंट्स को क्या क्या फ़ायदे हैं, उनके लिए क्या क्या स्कीम आपके यहाँ हैं?
सर, गवर्नमेंट ऑफ महाराष्ट्र माइनॉरिटी डेवलपमेंट डिपार्टमेंट, there are various schemes for the different age groups of persons from minorities. So there are 7 religious minorities: Muslim, Christian, Sikh, Parsi, Jain, Buddha and Jew. So out of them, our commission was set up in the year 2004. Maharashtra State Minority Commission Act is there, though our commission has a constitutional entity. When any person from any religious minority has some problem, he approaches to commission, he submits a letter addressed to our honorable chairman. So when we receive any representation or petition from a minority person, we call from report from the concerned office. After along with the copy of that petition, we give them 8 or 15 days time for submitting that report. After getting the report, we organize hearing. We call the complainant or petitioner. We call the concerned officers from that different departments. And in that hearing, we try to resolve the problems of that minority person. This is one part. And our commission has powers of Honorable Civil Court. When we call the concerned officer from that department, we have jurisdiction of all over Maharashtra, all districts, and all administrative departments of government of Maharashtra. So when we call that gentleman, that officer from that department, if he doesn't attend, we can issue summons for remaining present. And the last option is then warrant. We issue warrant. This is the procedure of that working of that Maharashtra Commission. You ask me about the schemes for students and other persons. See, there are various schemes of government of Maharashtra for the minority persons. One of the schemes is that training, residential training for getting job in police department. So recently we have government of Maharashtra has issued the fresh GR, making amendment in the earlier scheme. So earlier it was for 2 months. Now the scheme is for, that training is for 3 months, and earlier it was non-residential, it is now residential training. The procedure is that we have given advertisement in all the districts newspapers, Urdu, Marathi, English. So we call for the applications from the institutions having some infrastructure to who are capable for carrying, conducting the residential training for 3 months. Our intention is to maximum persons should be made capable to get entry in the police department. This is one scheme. Another scheme is there are a total of 5 different training centers. One is at Pune, one is at Mumbai, one is at Nagpur, Aurangabad. We impart training for the students who are appearing for UPSC, Union Public Service Commission. Our intention is to make them prepared for getting entry into civil services. At Yashwantrao Chavan Academy for Development of Administration, Pune, there is residential training for 11 months. Each year, 10 minority students, we are funding the residential training for them, and we get them prepared for that exams. Another scheme is for the age group from 15 to 45 years. We give training through our skill development society for their skill development, upgradation of skills. So our intention is that we should maximum number of students pass out as a graduate or postgraduate. Most of them are trying for getting jobs. So we intend that they should start their own business, some profession. So we make them capable for starting business or self-employed. So skill development society is there. Through that society, we give training to the capacity building and training for that getting there. We give scholarship for the students for graduation, BA, BCom, BSc, rupees 5,000 per year or the actual cost of fees, tuition fees. And for higher education like engineering or medical, we give rupees 25,000 or the actual fees whichever is less. This is scholarship for the minority students. So there is another one scheme. We give funds to Maharashtra Mavi Mahila Arthik Vikas Mahamandal through Mahila Arthik for constituting self-help groups of the girls and ladies for setting up self-help group. So we give funds to that Mavim, and that Mavim they are having good infrastructure. So they set up the self-help groups of girls and women from the age group of 15 to 45.
काफ़ी अच्छी मालूमात दी। मैं दरअसल ये जानना चाहूँगा कि जैसे अभी आपने बताया कि यूपीएससी और एमपीएससी के लिए बच्चों को तैयार करते हैं, अपने इदारे के तहत करते हैं या मतलब आप फंडिंग करते हैं?
अभी जो स्कीम है वो ओनली फॉर यूपीएससी, एमपीएससी के लिए अलग नहीं है। वी प्रोवाइड फंड टू दैट यशवंतराव चव्हाण डेवलपमेंट एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन इंस्टीट्यूट एट पुणे and other institution. So there is good infrastructure at their level, residential, for conducting residential training of 11 months. So we give funds to that institution and they conduct that training to the students, residential training for 11 months.
कि बहुत सारे कॉलेजेस में बच्चे फॉर्म भरते हैं, ऑनलाइन फॉर्म भरते हैं या फिर वो कॉलेज के ज़रिए फिर जाता है, वो कहीं जाके पेंडिंग हो जाता है, आगे फॉरवर्ड नहीं होता और वहाँ पर कुछ क्वेश्चन रेज करते हैं तो उसका उनको जवाब नहीं मिलता ठीक से। इस सूरत में वो अगर आपसे या आपके डिपार्टमेंट से रब्ता करना चाहें, आप तक पहुँचना चाहें तो क्या तरीका होगा?
There is a provision of submitting information online. Earlier it was offline. So the problems which were coming through that system, and I can tell you that there is our department, Minority Development Department on 7th floor and 5th floor in Mantralaya. So we have our website of our department. All the details of the new schemes and everything is mentioned on that. So you can address representation if any student or any parents have some problem for getting that scholarship or benefits of any government schemes for which are meant for minority students. So you can anyone can approach our department. They can send representation online or by post or by meeting personally to the authorities in officers in a minority development department or minority commission where I am secretary. Anyone can come, anyone can submit representation, and we are there to help all the students and parents from minority community.
सर हम चाहेंगे कि आप हमारे पेरेंट्स और हमारे स्टूडेंट्स के लिए कोई एक मैसेज दें।
गवर्नमेंट ऑफ महाराष्ट्र और गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया के बहुत सारे स्कीम्स हैं, तो ऐसा होता है कि ये स्कीम्स बहुत से स्टूडेंट या पेरेंट्स को मालूम ही नहीं होती। व्हाट आर द स्कीम्स, व्हाट आर द डिटेल्स ऑफ दैट स्कीम, हाउ टू अप्लाई, बट नाउअडेज बिकॉज ऑफ दिस इंटरनेट एंड एवरीथिंग इज देयर, social media is also there. So and besides that there are website portals of Government of India and Government of Maharashtra. So everything is mentioned in on that portal, and we update the amendments and latest new GRs on that website also. So I will इनको मैं संदेश ये देना चाहता हूँ कि यूजुअली कोई भी स्टूडेंट या पेरेंट्स उनको जो बहुत साल से चल रहे जो BA, BCom, BSc, इंजीनियरिंग, मेडिकल, आर्किटेक्चर, इतने ही स्कीम्स या अपना कोर्सेज के बारे में, लेकिन अभी ऐसा गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया और गवर्नमेंट ऑफ महाराष्ट्र ने बहुत से फॉर बोस्टिंग द एजुकेशन डिपार्टमेंट दे हैव स्टार्टेड सो मेनी इनिशिएटिव्स. So most of them may be aware of that. So I suggest that they should go for capacity building and starting some small business. So every guidance and everything is there. There are various departments. There is Industries, Energy and Labor Department. So there are general managers at district industry center in each district. Besides that, there are district information officers from DGIP, Director General of Public Information Relations. There is a directorate. So under that directorate, there are district information centers and district information officers in each district. So parents can meet or they can take see the details schemes on that website or portals of Government of Maharashtra. And if still they have some doubt or any query, there they can feel free to approach us. Not only in MDD, Minority Department, there are other school education department is there, Directorate of School Education, Higher Education Department is there. So they can approach any one of us.
इन्होंने एक बहुत अच्छी मालूमात आपको दी हैं और जो कुछ बताया है इस पर आप ध्यान दीजिए, गौर कीजिए, ये आपके लिए इंशाअल्लाह कारआमद और सूदमंद साबित होंगे। इसी के साथ मैं इस प्रोग्राम को ख़त्म होने का ऐलान करता हूँ। इंशाअल्लाह फिर किसी और मौके पर किसी और मेहमान के साथ हम फिर आपके रूबरू होंगे। खुदा हाफिज़।